Welcome back to New Day Spirituality. I'm the sparkling one. Highlight workers, Happy New Year! So here we are again at the precipice of a new year. So here comes 2023. As usual, the energy is a mixed bag, but what I'm going to do is break everything down into categories. Can't cover everything, but I did use a combination of the tarot and remote viewing to get us to create a landscape of predictions here. There is a prediction that I have for the earth changes that is very urgent. Not many things I see in predictions are set in stone. Never underestimate the power of your mind, the power of your mind to manifest your reality. So keep that in mind. But I do want to break the predictions down into categories, starting with earth changes, social predictions, the economy, politics, and then lastly, spirituality. Let's begin with earth changes, both natural and unnatural. Unnatural earth changes. If you're not familiar with weather modification technology, then you may be a little bit lost, but you can just simply go and Google, because it's the officials in our government has already disclosed that they are in possession of weather modification technology, I believe since the 60s. But yes, so unnatural weather modification. We're currently being attacked with the bomb cyclone, so I hope you guys are staying safe and staying warm out there. I want to add in here that I had a scary dream last night of a tornado outbreak. There were 3 tornadoes on the ground. A big black one was coming towards me. I had to grab my kids and get to a basement. I think this is going to be a southern state, Mississippi. I think that's all the warning I can give on this one. We're going to get more fires. We're going to get more earthquakes that are unnatural. Okay, these are actually and of course the unnatural hurricanes. So more of that. With the unnatural earthquake, the unnatural earthquake is for the Central America region. There'll be another unnatural earthquake there. I think it's southern Mexico or below Mexico, in that area. An unnatural earthquake of significant magnitude. Okay. Also more unnatural fires for the California region. What else unnatural? Oh yes, also unnatural heat wave for the southern region. Let me see if I have specific states. Florida, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia. I'm from Georgia, hence the southern accent. Okay, they're gonna be cranking up the heat on you guys. Okay, I actually, right before I moved away, I noticed how searing the sun was becoming. Okay, so they're cranking up the heat on the southern states. Of course, undoubtedly, this causes droughts and things of that nature. So yes, watch out for an unnatural heat wave striking the southern states. But Missouri, you guys got some heavy flooding this year. Watch out for more flooding to come next year. Okay, watch out for more flooding in Missouri. Okay. Okay, now, so this week, this recording is on December 27th, 2022. And as of within the last few days, California, I believe it's Northern California, has been hit with a 6.2 magnitude earthquake. Okay. So, and notice that it is on a coastal region. Okay. Now, looking ahead into 2023, the energy is, I don't see California being a major issue. The major issue lies beneath Oregon. Okay, please hear me. Please get this message. Take this message seriously. Okay, because the energy that is accumulating under the Cascadian fault is enormous. I don't think that the warning has been significant enough to raise people's awareness, but please take this seriously. Oregon, the Cascadian fault is going to blow because the energy there is accumulating. I feel it. I felt it through my entire being. The energy under Oregon is, oh my gosh, undescribable. This massive release that's going to happen is going to actually cause a tsunami to go across the ocean, and it's going to hit Hawaii with a tsunami. Okay, now whether it happens in 2023 or not, please, if you're having dreams to move or to relocate, please heed your dreams. Please heed your guidance that you're receiving from your dreams, your guides, your angels. Hey, please, okay? Please take this matter seriously. The Cascadian fault will erupt. I feel like there will be a warning in place, but it will only be a day's warning, less than a week, okay? To move millions of people. Who wants to get caught up in that? Okay. So if you're being guided to move and relocate, please do that. Social predictions. Okay, let's start with the medical field. I predict advances in psychology, like psych medication. Some advances there. Lord, we need it. Ooh, God, we need it. Also, for like the study of the AIDS virus, I believe we may get some advances there. Also, an advance in the area of autism in children. What I don't see happening in 2023 is them bringing out the remedy for the cold virus. They simply made way too much money on that, and they also are going to keep withholding the cancer cures. Okay, crime is going to continue its escalation. There are certain states that I want to warn people about when it comes to crime. Louisiana is sticking out to me. Like, please, when it comes to crime, please protect yourselves or arm yourselves and prepare yourselves for a continued rise in crime. I really, honestly, what I want to say is, if you live in Louisiana and you're being urged to move and relocate, please do so. The crime is only going to get worse. Also, Ohio. There is a lot of accumulating energy for Ohio. I'm not exactly sure what it is about Ohio, but it came up in a few of my predictions. So, same warning for the residents of Louisiana. Please, if you're being guided to relocate, please do so. Also, California, the crime is escalating in California. to the point of just being out of control. So if you're being guided to relocate, please do so. New Jersey, you know, it's really, I see that there's a lot of rising crime. Okay, so if you know that you're in a high crime area, just know that it's likely to actually increase. Okay, so just be mindful of rising crime. You know, a lot of people are walking around with unknown substances running through their bloodstream. We don't know the effect that this stuff is having on them, and they're, you know, loose cannon at this point. So the drug epidemic as well. But I'm not sure if you guys hear a lot about Nevada being a rising drug epidemic area. Also, you know, if you live in Tennessee, please leave a comment. But I feel also that Tennessee, a lot of the crime is fueled by drugs. Okay, but this is, you know, it's a lot of states, so, you know, we can't cover every state. All right, let's move on to the economy. What I did was I used my cards to break down each quarter of the year of 2023, and from what the cards showed me, the first few months seem fine, if not good. Well, as good as can be expected under our current recession. But the first 3 months seem fine. Things are holding steady. People are getting an influx of cash via, I guess, tax refunds and things of that nature. So this is what I want to say. Please protect your nest eggs. Please save. Do not take the abundance of the first half or so of 2023 for granted. Please, because what I need to warn everyone about is the last quarter of 2023 economically. There's been a lot of speculation about when the bottom is going to fall out. Okay, if the bottom is going to fall out next year, it'll be in the last quarter. Okay, please take heed of what I'm about to say. We are going into another round of lockdowns, another round of let's just say you know, the new code, the one that causes lockdowns. Okay, I don't even want to say the word in this video, but that scamdemic. Okay, the scamdemic will return. Okay, this is going to be another money grab for the globalists. Okay, for big pharma and all these, you know, big tech and all them. They're going to do another money grab. Okay, so prepare for that. That's going to be during the last quarter of next year. It's going to coincide with each other. The lockdowns and some economic backlash where the bottom falls out. Okay, it's going to cause panic. There's going to be some type of economic panic that coincides with lockdowns. Okay, next cold season. Okay, so store up your nest eggs. Okay, I think that we can maybe get ahead of the curve and put out, let's send some positive vibrations. Let's tap into our mental powers and let's kind of shield ourselves from this. Okay, let's manifest, let's think positive. But these are the plans that are in the works for us. Okay, they're planning to bring around more lockdowns on us, and these will be more restrictive because during first wave they learned a lot. You know, they learned a lot socially. They learned about how we react to certain laws that they put in to effect on us. Okay, and they learned a lot, so they're gonna come much harder on this next round of lockdowns. Okay, I actually saw like people being arrested. Okay, if you open your business, if you go relax at the beach, they're gonna come and they're gonna arrest you just for, like, just say you just feel like going down to the beach and relaxing, you will be arrested. Okay, then they're gonna be much more restrictive. This possibly, I just feel like heavily the last quarter, but possibly we may see something earlier in the year. But what we see early in the year is just it's a wake up call. It's a early warning signal of what's later to come in the year. Okay. Also, a tidbit of information that I have for the economy is that I do see some minimum wage hikes for some states, like northeastern states, maybe a midwestern state or two, for minimum wage hikes. But what I do want everyone to be aware of is that to mitigate any little wage hikes that they wish to dole out to certain states, they're going to mitigate that with more automation. So I see more automation coming as well. Automation would be unmanned AI technology situations for the public, for society. Okay, more AI, more automation, no humans needed. Okay, now let's hit on politics. Major topic is Trump has announced that he will run for 2024 presidency. Okay, which is great news for a lot of people. It's bad news for a lot of people. And then some of us are neutral, as am I. I have decided to remain neutral on President Trump, and I also have an important message to Q. Okay, but I am, neutral on President Trump. I'm not for him. I'm not against him, baby. If you're trying to rescue children and things of that nature, please do so. I'm not gonna stand in your way. But see, I understand that this is chess, not checkers. This game is played like a game of chess, and these elite people these few elite people that are at the top of the pyramid, they play this game as a chess game, and their motto is, we want to control both sides. So they want to control the black and the white spaces on the chess game, on the board. They want the black and the white spaces on the board, so that there's possibly no win. Can you understand? This is a game of duality for them. They also wish to balance their karma, so they will do good deeds. Okay, that doesn't make them any less Illuminati because they go save some children. I believe, honestly, and I'll go ahead and inject my personal opinion here, is that the good that was done was not enough to overturn or disempower them. So that's fine. Okay, and also, the cabal is not one unit. They are not one family. They're not even 13 families. They are very shattered, and they conflict a lot amongst each other. I feel that President Trump is definitely Illuminati, but he is part of the Illuminati that is, I would call them more progressive. I don't think that they indulge in the child sacrifice and all that type of stuff. I believe in the blood drinking, whatever that is, adrenochrome. I don't think they indulge in that per se. I think that they're more like a technocracy. Like they believe more in to push a technocracy movement upon us. Okay, where everybody's chipped everybody, warp speed and all that type of thing. But the other cabal, they believe in their more ancient practices. Okay, and there's a conflict there. So they're trying to. So the Donald Trump represents the white hats, the white spaces on the checkerboard. Okay, and they want to clean their ranks, to make themselves more powerful, because this is all a power grab. Okay, they're still, elites. Okay, now, some people believe in going with the lesser evil, but hey, that I'm gonna leave that to everyone's personal choice. Okay, I'm not gonna stand in the man's way, but I'm not gonna be out here going head over heels for this guy either. Okay, so I'm just gonna decide to remain neutral until I see that there are real changes made that disempower the cabal and improve our situation here. I would encourage you guys to remain as neutral as you can as well. Hopefully, I do pray that we see some good like more good happen. But as far as voting, oh gosh, I do believe in voting on a lower community level, voting for your local officials. But when it comes to these presidential elections, let me tell you guys, this has been a battle amongst the elites. Okay, I do see the regressive cabal that want to maintain the old ways. They're going to try to steal this upcoming election again from President Donald Trump. See, either way, so the regressives, yes, that would be a disaster if they try to steal this thing. They're going to try to steal this thing again, but it would be a disaster if they steal this thing again. So either way, hey, that's why I can't endorse people to go out here, run out and vote, because and cast their ballots, cast their wish. It's very that whole presidential vote ritualistic. Okay, but these are things that we must decide for ourselves. We have free will, and we must remember that the power of our minds is limitless. Okay, and if you want to be neutral, like I try to choose to be neutral, find more neutral people to congregate with, to associate yourselves with. Find neutral spaces. We don't want to feed into negativity. I do not believe in playing into the left-right paradigm at all. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry, but I left out something very important from social predictions category. Okay, this is for California. California, it's more towards Southern California. There is a terrorist sleeper cell amongst you. Okay, I use remote viewing on this section, and I saw there's a residence with three adult men around the age of 30. They are Middle Eastern. They have somewhat of peculiar lifestyle, okay, because they're three adult men that are rooming together, and they don't have, I don't think they have regular normal jobs. I think that yes, they come out and they run their errands, they gotta get food, things of that nature, but they don't have like a regular job that they check into. They are three Middle Eastern men, single. They don't date women. Okay, there's what I felt was a lot of pent up sexual frustration. They're on their devices a lot, like computers. They're like they're on their laptops a lot, watching, doing who knows what. I did see like porn, a lot of porn. They have a lot of sexual pent up frustration because they don't have personal relationships with women. I feel like one of them does have a relationship that he's not allowed to. He's away from this woman. Like this is, and they actually have no choice at this point. There is no backing out of this. Okay, they've been there more than 5 years in this location. On this map that I'm going to show you guys, this is where I think they're located. Okay, they're waiting on the word to strike, possibly 2023, because like I said, they've been there for some years already now. Okay, they're going to strike in a public place. Okay, I feel like they're going to take hostages. I feel like they're going to be wearing masks. They're going to mask up. They're going to go out to some public place, and they're going to strike. They're going to take some hostages. I don't know exactly what the motivations are here. Is it political? Is it religious? I'm not sure. But yes, they're violent. They're going to be very violent. Like I said, they've been to themselves for years. And they're just going to be, it's just going to be violence. They're having mental breakdowns. They're being forced at this point to continue this mission. Yes, terrorists. There's a terrorist sleeper cell in this location in California. So everyone just be aware of that. If you see something out the usual, report it. Okay? Save lives. Okay, and now the most important topic, spirituality. Okay. It's the most important topic because of the situation that we're in. It's everything. The earth is still crying out for help. Okay. The earth wants to ascend to its natural state of being, and the key to releasing the earth so that she can ascend is the spirituality, the mindset of the people on this earth. So it's of the utmost importance. Spirituality is of the utmost importance, not just for the earth's ascension, but also for our own way of life. So that we can have a better way of life, because technology and spirituality should go hand in hand. Okay? And we will never, even in the medical field, whatever field, spirituality must advance so that these other different fields can advance. Okay? We're not going to have good technology and a good way of life without spirituality. When we raise our consciousness, we raise the frequency. Okay, when we raise the frequency, we naturally dispel a lot of these illnesses. We naturally dispel a lot of these mental illnesses, this crime. But the crime and the mental illness and things like that nature, like I said, people are running around with unknown substances throughout their bloodstream because they're being told to be all in it together. We're all in this together, okay? And they think that they're doing something positive, but they're not. You're contributing to more illnesses, more sickness, more mental disorders, more demonic beings being attached to you. And here we go with Oregon again. The residents of Oregon. Those of you that choose to remain there, because I do feel like at least move away from the coast, or move entirely. But Oregon is a beautiful state, and it's very spiritual. You will witness a return of the blue Kachina, the blue and the red Kachina. Okay, that's wonderful news. I do feel that the blue Kachina will arrive in 2023. Okay, let this be a spiritual warning of things to come, because 2 years after the appearance, according to the Hopi prophecy, which I will leave a link to the entire prophecy below, but according to the Hopi prophecy, 2 years after the appearance of the blue Kachina will come the red Kachina. Now the red Kachina is a different energy. They're calling this the purification, the purifier. Okay, some people call it Nibiru, but the red, once the blue Kachina arrives, there'll be a 2-year period to prepare ourselves spiritually, physically. Just be prepared. We'll have 2 years. That's wonderful. And then the appearance of the red Kachina will, I believe, be the equalizer. Some people call Nibiru the equalizer, but there's, a lot of upheaval. But yes, I believe that's a time frame we're looking at. The arrival of the Bluestar Kachina. Okay, the first people to see it will be the people of the Pacific Northwest, Oregon. Okay, let's raise our consciousness and govern ourselves for once. Okay. But yes, if you're not familiar with the Hopi prophecy, I'm gonna leave a video link to the full prophecy. Please check it out. It's of utmost importance. Well, I don't want to leave on a bad note, but Christians have been waiting for the appearance of this Satan figure. Whatever this entity is or may be, I do have my personal opinion. My personal opinion is that this is an entity that has warlord energy, like invader, warlord, leader of our army. So, and we know that there's war in heaven that breaks out. I believe that we had the Revelation 12 sign September 2017. September 23rd, I believe. So we had that sign already. And I believe that this Antichrist figure will return during the year 2023. Okay. Now I don't know how this is going to manifest, but I know that I am aware that CERN has been trying to bring him in for many, many years. I feel like they're going to be able to bring this entity in this coming year, 2023. Okay? So let's be mindful, let's focus on our power, things that are within our power. Our reality is within our power. Okay? Life is what we make it. And yes, there are little hurdles and things that may fall into, but listen, let's just say to my Christians, they know the battle is already won. Okay? My Buddhists, we know that the battle is won in the mind. Okay? So come on, y'all, we can do this. I would love to hear you guys' predictions for 2023. So get down in the comments. Tell us what you predict might happen for 2023. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that the messages reached the right people. And I wish you guys happy manifesting for 2023. Okay, just take some time to meditate and envision how you wish for 2023 to unfold. Thank you for watching. I love y'all. Subscribe. Come on down in the comments. Let's chat. All right. God bless. Y'all be blessed. Love y'all. Bye.